this time we will try a pear lamp. Okay, so let's just do first save this file. Just go save. Oops, sorry, I should say save as. So here you go to the SketchUp your name folder, then you find a unit files folder, session files folder, and then you will right click and you go new folder and create one called a session 5. Okay, I just delete this because I already have a session 5 folder, and double click the session 5 folder, and then you save this file as session file prac your name. Save. Yes. Okay, now we draw a base first. Go rectangle, start from origin, and we go did I say? Try again. So 130, 65, enter. Is that right? Hang on, let me just do it again. So we go rectangle, start from the origin, 130, 65, enter. If your rectangle is very tiny, you can always zoom close, okay? And then you switch to asymmetrical view, and you go push pull. You do a 6 millimeter, so 6, enter. Okay. And once you've done this, you hit space bar for selection, and then triple click on that. You right click and make component. I should have said this is one. Yep. Okay, save my file, and I switch to the front view, and I'm going to draw a stem. See, rectangle. If that's not working, yeah, this time it worked. So let me just undo this. Rectangle somewhere here, click, and the size will be, I think is okay, so that will be 6, 40. That's the stem. Switch to asymmetrical view, and I will push pull this one by 65 again. So push pull 6, 5, enter. Again, press the space bar for selection, triple click, select the whole thing, right click, make component, and create. Okay, so save my file. And the next thing we are going to do is we are going to do a lamp shade. And we are going to switch to the top view. And then we again draw a rectangle. Draw somewhere here. Okay, click. And then the size will be 270, 120, enter. I think that's it. Okay, again, switch to asymmetrical view, push pull, push this time, you go up 230, enter. And once you've done this, you can just hit the space bar, select the top, right click, erase, and just orbit your view a little bit, select the bottom face, right click, erase. So it becomes a hollow, so it's a shade. Okay, later on you will have a globe inside this shade. Okay, hit the space bar, triple click, and right click, make a component, component 3. Yes, I mean you can name this component as a lamp shade if you want. Save my file. So the easiest part has been made, and then I switch to top view. Now let's have a fun. We are going to draw a pear shape structure. Okay, so first thing is I will draw a line somewhere here. Draw a line, follow the red axis. There will be 110, enter. And then we will draw another line here from the midpoint, go up. Half of 110 is 55. Okay, escape, and then start from this end, go down, 55. Escape. Okay, those are the my guideline. So then I will draw a circle. Go circle. Find my center point here. Click. And then I will, before I type in radius, I say I want the circle size to be, we can do 64. 64 S for size, enter. And then we do radius, just click on the end point of this line. So I have a nice shape. Okay, once I done this one, and then I'm going to draw some guideline to make a pear shape. So first thing I do line. What I will do is I will start from the bottom. Okay, from bottom. Go that direction, go that direction, go 80. And now I needed to find an end point. At the moment, though there are two lines overlapping each other. So I know from here to somewhere here is 80 because I found this end point. This end point belongs to this 80 line. Okay, so we click, go that direction, horizontal direction, right, red, click. Okay, and do another one from here. That will do. Remember, those are the guidelines. Okay, and then once you done this one, then you do another one from here. Now from the top, from here, go up is 110, enter. Okay, be careful when you do this. The 80 from the bottom quadrant to somewhere here, and this line is from this intersection point up 110. Okay, so once I done this one, I'm going to draw from here, this one, and there will be 20. And then you're going down. Make sure you follow the blue axis going down. Right crossover, doesn't matter. Don't stop here. Go crossover, blue axis, click, escape to another one. Left hand side, 20. And then you go down, blue axis. Okay, crossover. That's it. So then we can, once we done this one, we can draw an arc. Okay, we draw an arc. So we use this. We go 2-point arc. Start from the intersection here or end point here. Zoom close. And the other end point is top. Okay, and then you push, you move your mouse to this direction. Don't worry, make a big arc. No worries, make a big arc. Okay, and then once you go this direction, you type in bulge 6, typing 6, enter. Do the same thing here. Do arc, start from this end and stop at this end. Go this direction, bulge 6, enter. Now the shape is forming. Okay, so once we done this one, we will remove almost everything. So we will go erase, get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. We don't need you know, you can hold your left mouse button down and just erase this. We don't need this. Don't need this. Zoom very close. Don't leave any bits behind. Zoom close. Oh, rub off. And we don't need this. We don't need this. We need this later on. Okay, I will tell you why. Okay, we done this one. We will hit the space bar for selection, triple click. Okay, and then we will make a copy, put aside. So once you select that object, you go move, click to hold, and before you do next click, hit Control key to make a copy. Okay, that's enough. Once we've done this, then we can erase that line. Okay. All right, so once we've done this one, we are going to offset this outline so we can extrude this shape. Okay, so we do offset. Hover your mouse over the face. You see the red, small red box. Click, move in, and offset distance will be 6. Enter. Once we've done this, we can hit the space bar. Hit the space bar. Do that. We hit and select the inside the face. Right click, erase. Now we have a sort of shape, pear shape, and then you go extrude. Sorry, not extrude. Push, pull, highlight this face. Push, go that direction. 65, enter. Okay. Right. So we made a shape, and then hit the space bar, triple click, and guess what? You know, make a component. Component 4. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look at the front view. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Save my file. Okay, now we are going to put all those pieces together. Okay, so how to put this piece together? So first thing is we will put this in the center of this base. In order to do so, I probably will use this line as a reference. Okay, so what I will do is I will go hit the space bar for selection, select this line only, and then make a copy. So select that line, click on Move tool, and I will click on this point to attach my mouse to this line. Okay, so click on this corner, click, and then before you do next click, you hit Control key, do a copy, and this one should land up at this corner point. See, point to point, copy, escape. So once I have this reference line, and then I can move this to here. Okay, I go move. Sorry, hit space bar, select my what's called the pear shape, and perhaps hold your shift key down. Include this little line as well if you want. Once we done this, we click on Move tool, and this time I will zoom close to the bottom, and I will click on this end point to attach my mouse to this object. Zoom out and zoom close to my base. I will find a midpoint. See if I can find a midpoint. Come on, give me a midpoint. Sometimes it just gets grumpy. It just won't let me do. Finally, I found that midpoint. Okay, midpoint in component number 1. Yeah, that's I want. Place. And then I will check, switch to my front view. See if it's centered. Looks like it's centered. Yeah, that's good news. Okay, once I done this one, I hit spacebar and then click outside to deselect this pear shape. Erase that line. I don't need this line anymore. Okay, so save my file. All right, now we are going to put this one, the stem, up there. So we go spacebar, select, one click this component, go move, find my midpoint. See midpoint in component number 2, and then move this to the midpoint over here. Check, go to front view. Not bad. It looks like a pear now. All right, now save my file. The last one we are going to is put the shade on top of it. So in order to do this, we probably need to draw a reference line. Just draw a line from that corner to that corner. You don't see it, it's underneath, okay? But when I turn around, you should see that line from bottom corner to the bottom corner, okay? And hit escape, and perhaps we draw another one from the midpoint to that midpoint, okay? Or you can draw a line from here to here. Both will work. Okay, so now hit the space bar, select your shade, then you go move, and then this time you need to hold your shade at the midpoint of this line. Where's my midpoint? I need to find a midpoint. Come on, give me a midpoint. Oh, that's my midpoint. Yes. Okay, so that midpoint is basically the center point of this shade. So now my mouse attached to the center point of the shade, and then I will place this to my midpoint. That midpoint is the center point of this stem. Okay, so put here midpoint, click, and then I don't need this line anymore. I just hit space bar, and then we click on eraser and remove this. All right, so I don't even have this, don't need this. I switch to my front view. Here is my lamp. Okay, save my file. All right, so now if I switch to that isometrical view, you can see it's not too bad. Now we need to remove those lines. I mean, you cannot erase this line. If you erase this line, perhaps later on, if you want to do some modification, it's difficult. So perhaps we just make this line invisible, put it this way. To do this, you go hit space bar, quick double click, so you go inside this component, and then you go to eraser, and then you don't erase this. Instead, you hold the shift key down and click on this one. So you hide this line. later on, if you want, you can make this line visible. Okay, do the same thing. Hold the Shift key down, erase it. Turn around, do the same thing. Hold the Shift key down, click. Hold the Shift key down, click. So now it's disappeared. Okay, and then you right click, move mouse outside the box, right click, and close component. Save my file. Okay, the last bit I just show you how to, at the moment you can see I know this is a lamp, but I just want to be a little bit fancy. I want to have a light. I want to have a globe light up here. So I cheat a little bit. I show you how to do this. Okay, I have two images represents the light shining through this shade. So let me just save this one. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, let's just place our view in this position. And then before I make this the shade with a light effect, first thing we needed to draw a rectangle here. So we go rectangle, we just trace over the front face the rectangle. Okay, and then once we done this, we hit the space bar, select this rectangle, and then you move this aside. We do the same thing for the side rectangle. Just go rectangle, do a rectangle here, and then hit the space bar, go move. Right. Hit the space bar, select, and go move. Put aside. Okay, and we will use those two faces to map our image. Okay, so we have those two faces. Save my file, and then I go File, pull down menu, then go Import. I go Shade Front Image, import as texture, not image. Select here texture. Okay, make sure select the image, texture, import. So now I will attach the image onto this face. Click at the lower left corner and click at the top right corner. So that's one. Do the same thing for the side shade. We go File, Import, and we select the side shade. Make sure texture, import. Click lower left corner, click top right corner. Okay, now I have done this. I'm going to assign this to my shade box. Okay, so hit the space bar, double click, go inside this what's called the shade, and then I'm going to do material. I go in model, click on this button in model. See, this is one texture, this is another texture. So I will click on this front one, paint, and to the back, paint. Then I select side texture, paint, and paint. Okay, move your mouse outside the box, right click, close component, and then I can erase. Just go space bar for selection, double click on that, right click, erase. I don't think I need this one. Just go draw a box and right click, erase, and double click on this one, right click, erase, save your file, and then you know how to assign the material for the bottom part. If you want, you can use different. Perhaps I can do this. Let me just double click on this, and this time I go back to my color. Okay, so I will probably choose a nice green color, I think. I'm not sure which one should I try color F05. Actually, before I do this, I will triple click on this and then paint this. Okay, and right click, close. Probably too light. Okay, double click, go inside and try number F04. Paint, right click, close. That's slightly better. Try again. Space bar, quick double click inside, triple click to select a whole pair. Color F03. That's much subtle. Okay, so do the same thing. You just hit the space bar, quick double click inside the stem component, and here, triple click the whole stem and paint. Right click, close, and do the same thing for the. I just leave this for you to make a decision. Okay, so that's save my file, and then if you want to, I wonder if you can shade. You can do a shade if you want. It's up to you. Something like that. No good. Something like that if you want. Okay, so that's the pear lamp. I tell you what, I saw this lamp in a display window in a op shop. I went to in. I like this lamp. I went to in and look at the price. Cost me $7.25, and I thought it's too expensive. So I decided to, instead of buy this lamp, I'm going to draw this lamp. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Goodbye.